South Africa has experienced a phenomenal increase in service delivery protests. This has been attributed partly to inefficient management of public funds by municipalities. According to the Auditor General's 2010-2011 financial year local government audits outcomes report, only 13 of the 283 municipalities in South Africa achieved clean audits. Inadequate human capacity was identified as one of the root causes of the poor audit results in local government. The Auditor General's findings support SCCA's study, which has demonstrated that the general public is more likely to have a greater trust in public sector organization if there is a strong financial stewardship, accountability, and transparency in the use of public funds. This is quite clear from Auditor General's report that South Africa's public sector, especially municipalities, are faced with teething financial management problems, which impacts adversely on efficient service delivery. This study argues that the problems facing public sector organizations in South Africa can be addressed by using activity-based costing methodology instead of the traditional cost accounting. While traditional cost accounting was developed to comply with external financial reporting requirements, it falls short in providing public sector organizations with the strategic information needed in today's environment. A major problem with traditional cost accounting is that large amount of indirect expenses tend to be allocated to products or services using allocation bases that are typically unrelated to what causes costs to be incurred. Since overhead do not just occur, but are caused by activity which drive the cost, the consumption of resources need to be traced and assigned as costs based on cause and effect relationships. This can only be done by activity-based costing methodology. Batters and Spencer emphasize activity-based costing adoption in the public sector and suggest that it can provide useful information on the cost of providing government services for strategic decisions. As pointed out by Brimson, Michael, and Jacobs, activity-based costing has the potential to provide management with the resources to streamline business activities, identify fundamental problems, eliminate waste, design cost up of activities, improve efficiencies, and link corporate strategy to operational decision-making. In the study using activity-based costing to manage more effectively, Granoff, Blade, and Weissman argue that universities, government agencies, and other non-profit and public sector organizations can improve their financial management by adopting activity-based cost accounting system that measure not only their inputs but also their outputs.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. My name is Imam Muhammad Naim bin Nordin, and today I would like to talk about traditional costing accounting (TCA). According to Becker, traditional costing, also known as absorption costing. Traditional costing was developed to complete the external reporting because of emergence of large companies like textile, railroads, and retail companies. Traditional costing was developed today. For example, we develop account for labor, material, and overheads, variance analysis, flexible budget, and so on. Traditional costing is based on the assumption that the cost object, product, or service will consume the resources like raw material, labor, and overhead. Thus, the traditional costing will directly assign the cost to the product rather than to the activity first, and then the activity to the product unit. According to Becker, traditional costing systems are designed either in process costing or job costing that will divide the cost into two categories, which are direct costs or product costs, and indirect costs or period costs. The first cost will include the direct material, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead, and the second cost will include the selling, administrative, and general costs that we charge against income. As we know, traditional costing we allocate by using cost driver like machine hour and direct labor hour. This approach will suffer from the several defects that result in distort the cost in decision making. For example, traditional costing will allocate the cost to a product or service even though they do not use the resources. Therefore, this will give information on what is spent and not why it is spent. That's the cost. This can lead the inaccurate determination of product or service cost. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fiona Joani and my metric number is 273416. Today I'm gonna talk about the ABC theory. ABC is activity-based costing. Cooper and Kaplan define ABC as an approach to solve the problem of TCA, traditional costing system, that is often unable to identify correctly the cost of processes. CIMA official terminology define ABC as an approach to costing and monitoring of activities which involve tracing resource consumption and costing final outputs. Resources are assigned to activities and activities to cost objects based on consumption estimates. The latter utilize cost driver to attach activity cost to cost output. Based on Halls and Savage, ABC recognized the causal relationship of cost drivers to activities. ABC is a two-dimensional model, CAV, which is cost assignment view and process view. CAV occur or happen in two stages, from resources to activities and from activities to cost objects. Resources are the economic element that is used or applied in performance activities, for example, salaries and supplies. Activities are aggregation of action performed within an organization that is useful for the purpose of ABC. Cost objects are the products or services for which a separate cost measurement is desired. The main purpose of this process is to find out the cost of the activities and the cost of the objects. The second view of ABC is process view. Process view provides a report of either what has happened or what is happening. Cost drivers are any factors that causes a change in cost of an activity. An activity may have multiple CIS drivers associated with it. Performance measure, financial or non-financial, are indicators of work performed and the result achieved in an activity, process, or organizational unit. Chokin summarized ABC development process into 5 interrelated activities. First, identifying resources. What is used to do work? What are you using to work? Second, identifying resource drivers. This indicates what is assigning the cost of the resources to activity based on effort expended. Third, identifying activities. Work. This is work. What are you working for? Fourth, identifying activity drivers. This indicates assigning the cost of the activities to products based on unique consumption pattern. Fifth, identifying the objects of works. To what or whom do you work, or to what or for whom work is done. Next, I'm gonna simply explain about the basic differences between ABC and TCA. TCA methodology provides a simplified view of the relationship between products, resources, and users volume-related bases, such as direct labor and machine hours, to allocate indirect or overhead costs to products. On the contrary, the ABC approach gives more comprehensive view of the relationship between resources, activities, and products, and use multiple cost drivers to assign indirect or overhead costs to these activities. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nina Hana Binti Ramzi, metric number 273168. So now we are going to talk about the benefit of activity-based costing implementation to public sector. So, first of all, activity Activity-based costing has emerged as a modern cost accounting that can be used to link an organization's operational performance with its actual financial performance. ABC can reveal on how an organization's activity align with its strategic goals and objectives. Using theories of innovation, transaction cost economics, and information technology, organizations tend to adopt innovations such as ABC to gain benefit directly or indirectly impact financial performance measure. In addition, earlier studies investigate the impact and possible improvement upon using ABC, and such improvement is achievable in South Africa public sector. Furthermore, the study reveals that ABC provides significantly more accurate and useful information than traditional cost accounting. ABC utilization improves insight cost of costs, provide a better cost control and cost management, provide a better understanding on cost reduction opportunity, improve managerial decision making, and provide more accurate information for product and service costing and pricing. Management also agrees that ABC improved financial performance as the study highlighted the important roles that ABC played in public sector. ABC can be recommended to public sector organizations because it provides decision makers with valuable information and cost data. This too can be significant because it gives decision makers the opportunity to make optimal choices on how to allocate the limited resources. Finally, cost data will enable decision makers to streamline and restructure public entity operation and performance to ensure effectiveness and efficiency. So now, let's move to some example of ABC implementation to public sector from earlier study. So without further ado, let's jump into the list. First, King 1995 conclude that United Kingdom National Health Service has benefited from the implementation of ABC. 2. Vazakiris, Karaganis, and Sialta 2010 conclude that when ABC is combined with new technology and new management method, it can resolve all the deficiencies of Greek public sector and help provide service at minimal cost. 3. Argyropolis municipality in Greece claimed that it has implemented ABC since 2005 for a better monitor and control of various elements of cost. 4. USAID 2003 showed a result that applying ABC to healthcare service in developing countries like Peru is feasible and potentially useful. Furthermore, applying ABC reveals where organizations spending their money, difference between production costs and support costs, and potential target for efficiency improvement. 5. Batras and Schmelzer 2002 re-emphasized the adoption of ABC in public sector and suggest that it can provide a more useful information on cost of providing strategic decision. 6. Brinson 1991, Maiga and Jacobs 2006 point out that ABC has potential to provide management with the resources of streamlined business activity and link corporate strategy with operational decision making. And finally, Brinson and Antos 1994 show some example of United States public sector that had succeeded using ABC, which are telecommunication, parcel plus company, hospital, electricity, and gas company. Here we conclude that activity-based costing is undeniable one of the best and beneficial system design to help improve organization performance. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good morning, madam. My name is Lim Chiani and my matrix number is 271692. Today, I'm going to discuss the challenges of activity-based costing ABC system of public sector in South Africa. In this article, the author did mention that the survey has been done to the various sectors which involve public higher institution, health system, post office, and also manufacturing company. There are two types of critical success factors relating to ABC system, which is technical factors and also organizational and behavioral factors. First of all, let me introduce you technical factors first. There are three technical factors we are going to explain today. Firstly, ABC system need high cost of implementation and it is time consuming. ABC systems start with identification of activities, selection of cost drivers, and also collection of data. Before ABC system being implemented, numerous data has to be collected in order to complete the implementation. However, collection of data consumes a lot of time. Secondly, lack of data may be the hindrance to the success implementation of ABC system. Sometimes, source data are not always readily from the normal accounting reports. So, implementers have to collect the data in various ways from various departments, such as production department and also maintenance department. Next, lack of software package is one of the challenges faced by the public sector in South Africa. Process of implementing ABC system start with collection of data, converting data into information, analyzing and converting it. However, this complex process is impossible to be done without the help of information technology. Nonetheless, technical factors alone are not adequate enough to influence the success implementation of ABC system. So, what I'm going to discuss next is behavioral and organizational factors. The first behavioral and organizational factors is the lack of top management support. Top management support is necessary while implementing an activity-based costing system because without the support from top management, the implementation of ABC system cannot be done. Example of top management support involved are like active participation and also adequacy resources provided. Next would be the insufficient trainings for the users and also the managers. As we know, implementation of ABC system is complex, which involve numerous of cost pools and also cost drivers. Therefore, users and managers need to go through deep training by the professionals in order for them to understand the specialized knowledge well, such as costing terms and also organizational process. Last but not least, lack of cooperation and commitment amongst departments is one of the challenges faced by the public sector in implementing ABC system. Employees among departments should cooperate with each other so that data can be collected easily and more accurately. Resistant to change and prioritize other projects of the company may affect the success implementation of the ABC system.
Hi, welcome back with me. Next, I will explain about the adoption of ABC in the municipalities. The Municipal Finance Management Act aims to modernize the financial management for the municipalities. MFMA wants to maximize the capacity of the municipalities to deliver the service to all the customers. Therefore, MFMA provides a framework to municipalities, and municipalities must manage their budget and establish tariff and the revenue. Therefore, the municipalities need to understand their cost and realistic estimated revenue that they like to receive from charge of their service. The MFMA required measurable objectives to be set for each budget in line with the Integrated Development Plan (IDP). This means that the expenditure needs to be linked to some measurement outcome like the level of service to be provided. Thus, there are links between expenditure, income, and municipalities' performance. Therefore, the income or tariff setting should not be seen in isolation from operation targets set solely with service in the IDP. In order to achieve the MFMA objective, the effective and efficient way to Hi, welcome back with me. Next, I will explain about the adoption of ABC in the municipalities. The financial. Okay. Hi, welcome back with me. Next, I will explain about the adoption of ABC in the municipalities. The Municipal Finance Management Act aims to modernize the financial management for the municipalities. MFMA wants to maximize the capacity of municipalities to deliver the service to all the customers. Therefore, MFMA provides a framework to municipalities, and municipalities must manage the budget and establish tariff and the revenue. Therefore, the municipalities need to understand the cost and the realistic estimated revenue that they like to receive from the charge of their service. The MFMA required measurable objectives to be set for each budget in the line with the Integrated Development Plan (IDP). This means that the expenditure needs to link to some measurement outcome like the level of service to be provided. Thus, there are links between expenditure, income, and municipalities' performance. Therefore, the income or target setting should not be seen in isolation from operation target set solid waste service in the IDP. To achieve the MFMA objective, the effective and efficient way is to imply the ABC in the municipalities. Thank you.
The main conclusion of this study is that there are several challenges inherent in activity-based costing adoption. These are high cost of implementing activity-based costing, resistance to change, lack of top management support, lack of cooperation and commitment among departments, lack of knowledge concerning activity-based costing, problems in defining cost drivers and identifying activities, high cost of a consultation, and a high priority of other changes or project, lack of software packages. Despite this limitation, the empirical literature shows that in the long term, the benefits to be derived from implementing an activity-based costing system far outweigh the cost. The key benefits relates to heightened awareness of activities, the cost decade, and improved decision-making. Activity-based costing system also provides a strong link between organization, operational performance, and actual financial performance. Can reveal how an organization's activity align with its strategic goals and objectives, enhances financial management, improve insight into causes of cost, provide better cost control and cost management, provide better understanding of cost reduction opportunities, improve managerial decision making, and provide more accurate information for product or service costing and pricing. The study reviewed the literature about the use of the activity-based costing system methodology to overcome shortcomings in traditional approaches to allocate cost to products and services in the public sector, so as to promote effective financial management and concomitantly efficient service delivery in the South Africa's public sector. They found that not many municipalities have implemented activity-based costing system. Therefore, they set an important benchmark for further research in this area. Thank you.